This year, our department's going to issue over 3,000 permits, and the odds of getting a permit are 1 in 66.
Before the drawing gets underway, folk will show off how they intend to attract the moose if they can afford the permit.
We have all our contestants up here. One method of hunting a moose is calling a moose. You're going to see the best of the best today.
First up, the cow call to attract the male bird.
The fucking flappy bird.
Since 1980, Maine has limited the number of hunting permits it issues in order to maintain a healthy moose population. For many hunters, the chance to bring home a trophy animal is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Damn it! What are you watching? I don't give a shit. No, I didn't. What are you talking about? You've gone insane.
It's opening day, and the lucky permit holders are up before dawn. For the St. Pierre family, the moose hunt is a rite of passage. This is Wyatt's first moose hunt.
It's gonna be awesome.
Pressure's on.
Yeah.
Pressure's on. Dad got one, Grandpa got one. The next to one.
Everybody's dream when they're a kid growing up in Maine is to hopefully get picked for that lottery. It's that one chance. That's all you can hope for.
Watch your step.
The St. Pierre family heads to their hunting spot in the western mountains near Range.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. Just take it slow and steady.
The winner of a moose permit can add a friend or a relative to the license, but the group can only harvest a single moose.
Well, it's gonna be a minute.
Miles away, near the coast, Warden Curtis gets a call from a moose hunter whose good luck has run out.
They shot a moose this morning, but as they went to try to go walk up to it, the water goes right up to their chest. This isn't really in our job description. Well, in the grand scheme of things, that's quite a bit of meat that's just going to sit out there and rot and go to waste if we don't try to get it. So, as long as we don't get a hot call in between now and then, I don't mind trying to give them a hand. Okay, get it out.
I would never have shot if I knew.
Goofy?
I'm quite sure it'll be right behind us.
Right behind that.
I just don't like wasting the meat, I don't like to shoot anything unless I can put it on the table.
Curtis puts on a pair of chest waders to make it through the 4-foot deep swamp waters.
Boy, do I look sharp, huh? Give this a shot. How hard should it be, right? There's a lot of moose traps. I haven't seen any blood yet.
Jeez, that's beyond me, sir.
I still don't see it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Back up in the western mountains, the St. Pierre family has finally tracked a moose.
I'm gonna get
figure out what's going on here. Why in the world would you have lied to us? Well, look, what's that right there?
Cheez-It brings you crispy new grooves. What you got there? Oh, new Cheez-It grooves. It's a Cheez-It, but it's light and crispy like a chip. Kind of the best of both worlds. There's more than one world? No, it's just this world. They're among us, disguised as humans? You're one of them! Okay, security!
I should
The
start
best of
a
both
bank.
worlds, Cheez-It and chip.
The paper right in front of me, it's hard to think.
It's a pet.
Somebody thought it was going to be hard to drink.
Cheese to mature before we stick it
And
into our
then
new
the roll
Cheez-It
nuts,
grooves because a
the
Cheez-It
bigger the
real
deal,
cheese
the
matters.
harder you
Let me tell
go.
you something about mine.
I'm going on. The more you know, when you're here, the faster you go. From the beginning to the end, bigger the deal, the harder you go. No. My money long, bigger from here, the faster you go. The only thing you know is play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard. Work, work, work,
Let's go
work,
places.
work,
But let's be ready.
work.
Let's do our homework. Let's look out for each other. Let's
Then
look both
run
ways
how we
before
buy the
crossing.
bar. That's your dad. Ask
Let's
what
remember what's
we are.
important.
Shit.
Let's be optimistic. But just in case, let's be ready. Toyota, let's go places. Safely.
I could go back to school on the traditional
Bigger
route.
the bill,
Lots of
the
people
harder
do.
you fall.
I mean,
Long
lots.
go night.
But they
It's not
aren't
money
me.
long.
I want classes I can
That's
full,
where you
not
go.
lectures I have
That's
to
for
sit
the
through. I
only
want to
thing you
land some
know.
job. I want a career.
Bigger the deal,
I know I don't
the
want
harder you
that.
fall.
I'm
Long go
not afraid
night.
to go my own
It's
way.
not money long.
And it looks like I'm not alone.
Here you go.
EDU,
From the
New
only
Direction of
thing you
Education. Are you in?
know.
Attention parents and boys who took Risperdal. Risperdal, a medication for the treatment of ADHD, autism, and bipolar disorder, has been linked to gynecomastia, a medical condition in which boys develop female breasts. Call 1-800-BAD-DRUG today if your son has taken Risperdal and been diagnosed with gynecomastia or has grown female breasts. Your family may be entitled to significant compensation. Several claims have already been settled. For a free confidential consultation, call 1-800-BAD-DRUG now. Not an attorney, spokesperson.
Yeah, the faster you go, that's why the work's from the only thing you know.
Bring your home to life with Wayfair.com. Shop every style of furniture and decor, all on one easy-to-use site.
Play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work hard, play hard, work.
Start saving at Wayfair.com today.
Fuck bitches, smoke weed, get money.
Alright. Intoxicity halftime performance by Kmart Cat. Puppy Fall 10.
You want that one?
Sunday at 3. Only on Animal Planet.
You want that one? Pressure's on. Dad got one, Grandpa got one. Yep. So you gonna watch football?
Sure.
It's that one chance. That's all you can hope for. We got him. We got him. We got him. Get over here, son of mine. Inners have a lot of pride saying, you know what? I can provide for my
If
family
time
by
is
doing
money,
this.
I'm an
And
hour
families
past
get busy,
paid.
but the time I spend out here with my boys
Gun
and my
tally, I'm
parents,
out of
that's the
life.
prize. The
Niggas
moose is
fake
extra.
and some
That's
flour
the
in a
icing on the
powder
cake.
bag.
It's a trophy. That's a trophy.
I put
A lot of
it
hard work.
down
They
like
don't
my
get much
hand
bigger than that
curtain.
in there.
I'm on a
You're building
natural
memories.
high,
You're building
but I
tradition.
land perfect.
You're building a way of life
Surface.
is what you're
Most
doing.
of y'all haters. Wallpaper. Love me, hate me. I say hate
After
free
the money
to
loss of
learn from
Japanese,
mistakes.
Morgan
My
Curtis's pound
mistake
and
too. Got
$100
some
game
weight
policy
on my
tomorrow.
shoulders. Me, it's all
Success!
feathers.
I found a moose!
Alright.
Script.
All
I
right.
memorize some
But now that
lines.
he's found
Lines
you, he
make
needs to
the
figure out
movies
how
that
he
I've
gets
seen
the
too
moose out of
many
the water.
times. on the
Curtis and Doris
outside,
have been
pretend to
able to
be
do it.
paper
They
blind.
just got a way to extract the 600
Like,
pound
fuck
beast
it,
using
never
a strong
mind.
rope, a powerful
No,
magnet to
true if I
make sure
got
he
it
catches
wrong.
a hook.
We'll
Then
loop
you're welcome
that
to.
rope right around the hips
I'm
and then tie it to the
from
truck over
flowing,
here. Now
polo
this truck
draw
drives
showing.
left,
I don't
so
give
it's
a
going to
love a
pull the moose to the
motherfucker,
road.
nigga.
So this truck drives away.
Free flowing,
That's
no
the
matter
plan.
where you go,
You
you
just give the
don't
rope
need
to
a
the
buzz
moose.
pack for me to bust your ass, nigga. Blood flowing,
You're
polo
like a
draw
stupid
showing.
cowboy
I don't give a love a
who is not quite sure what to do with
motherfucker,
his rope.
nigga, with no ski flowing. No matter what, more, need a buzz pack for me to bust your ass.
Good to meet you guys. Hell no, tie off the horns.
With the scissors, like laziness, and death is a decision. Ones have changed, but fuck it, get a new watch.
Another day at the office.
And silly speak something to the fire one. Making the next crumble, that he won't crumble. And burn down
There's a pushing down the
hummingbirds,
other
oh,
end, and I've called them already.
there's
I'm gonna have
money,
hamburger, steak,
money deep
roast.
pockets, money
Got three
talks,
permits
and
and grinding.
motherfuckers
Let
eavesdropping.
someone else get a permit, you know. You're too old. I don't want to wind up in a situation like this again.
Blood flowing, liver dry showing. I don't give a little motherfucker ass nigga with no.
We got the moose out for
You
him
need
every
a
time.
buzz pack
Just
for me
rod
to bust your
everybody's
ass
happy.
nigga.
I'm not too
Blood
wet.
flowing, liver
Missing
dry showing.
pumpers.
'Cause
120 miles
going,
northwest,
no matter where
Sergeant
you
Simmons and
going, you
Workman
don't need
Kenny
a
have
buzz
called law
pack for
patrols
me
to
to
Moose
bust your
Hunters.
ass.
They say a
Pusher,
canoe fly out
I'm a
after a local
limit pusher.
passenger and stop to help.
How you doing?
Hooker,
I
was
guess
my
okay.
girl until they fucking took her.
How you doing? Good. You part of the hunt too, or?
No, I'm just helping.
Okay, I'll just check his firearm right there. Is this one yours, or?
No,
Okay.
no, none of them are mine.
Let me just check the other one here. You're very nervous for some reason. Until we're done, stand right up here, okay? Don't come back here. The passenger of the hunter's vehicle, real nervous acting. Is there some reason why you feel like you shouldn't be in there with a gun? Okay.
Because of the man's evasive behavior and the presence of firearms in the vehicle, McKinney asks him for identification.
Just grab your ID or your driver's license.
I don't have one on me.
Okay. You don't have a wallet on you?
No.
Because the man doesn't have his wallet, the wardens will rely on his word to identify him.
What's your middle initial, Charles? And your date of birth is, so how old does that make you?
Going too long, group was right along.
46,
Okay.
45, 46, I don't know.
Typically people know that, Charles.
I'm not sure. After 40, I stopped counting.
You did? That's not making a lot of sense. What's the deal with your buddy? Why is he so... He's just that way.
He's a lying crook.
10-4, I'll get back to you.
The wardens may have stumbled onto more than they bargained for. One thing is clear. The unidentified man is hiding something.
Stay right up here. Obviously there's guns in there. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Hold up a minute here. What's that right there? Is that your wallet?
In the man's pocket, McKinney spots the wallet he claimed not to have.
Okay, just grab your ID
He
or your driver's
lied.
license.
Press
Why in the
pair
world
hands,
would you have
nigga
lied to
keep
us?
tripping,
Since the man
nigga
intentionally lied about his identity, the wardens wonder
game
what
pop
else this
niggas.
group of hunters is hiding from them.
When a law enforcement officer asks your name,
Okay,
you need to
I
tell them.
do
First
it.
time,
I do
like
it a
that.
lot.
When
Time
people
to
lie to
fire
us,
on my
then
dick.
we start digging deeper and
Because
finding out, okay,
I don't break
what's really
for a
happening.
pound.
We are going to
Stomach
dig until
hurt.
we get to the bottom.
I buy the moose.
Hands on the gun. That bitch go. Got a mean ass swagger. My bitches do it too. Yeah, all my niggas nuts. And I'm a little screw. Pocket on Who's
Are you listening to that?
No. And the motherfucking host, he called me Weezy ass, baby ass, I do the fucking month.
I don't want to hear that.
Kiss today goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow.
Let's do the smooth.
And you still hate me, used to be a
Yeah.
fan, and now I'm doing things I wish
I have no friends.
Cool. I'm playing Flappy Bird. Appreciated man. All these bitches
Yeah,
never
I'm
do
thinking
me.
you don't know this.
So now I'm feeling getting down with the problems. Attempt to murder your life is a bitch, but I appreciate
And
it.
only eat on Team Colors. Feed that fan. Feed Fan-rageous. Party
Cowboy
City,
stuff.
officially licensed
Shame.
NFL product for
I can
your
see the
favorite team.
haters.
Now
But new
score
stuff.
major party points with
Hit the
official
way
Super
to
Bowl 48
dress
party
like
supplies.
skaters. Ride on
Party
you
City
like
and
Shawn White.
PartyCity.com.
You know, day,
Nobody has
just
more
because I shit
football or
along that.
less.
Every nothing
Is other
wrong
chicken
that.
sandwiches too
Every
free?
day's a holiday.
Thank you
What
for
age
the
you got, Fred
Asiago
Fox?
Ranch Chicken Club, where layers of bold flavor meet tender, crisp chicken.
Now that's
None?
better.
What?
Make every smile a 3D White smile. With Crest 3D White toothpaste, it removes up to 90%
What age you have,
of
Fred
surface
Fox?
stains in just 5
What?
days.
What
Unleash
age you
your
have,
smile
Fred
with
Fox?
Crest 3D White toothpaste. Life opens up with
What
a
do you
whiter
mean?
smile.
Fred Fox.
What games do I got for it?
Yeah.
None. I had a couple, but I gave them back.
And through Saturday, Shop Your Way members get 1,000 points when they buy Lay's and Pepsi.
There are a few you can get for like $20 at Walmart.
If you owe the IRS $10,000,
Cause Xbox 360 is going under.
levy your bank account. They'll do everything they can to collect. But you know that already. If you owe the IRS $10,000 or more, or have unfiled tax returns, you
The
need
360 is going under, so they're putting all the games on sale.
You need first-class tax relief. At First Class Tax Relief, we are a team of
And
IRS
you have the dog
professionals
up?
with over 70
What?
years
You
of
have the dog
experience.
up?
At First Class Tax Relief, we will treat you with the
Not
respect
to this.
you deserve.
First Class Tax Relief did a fantastic job on my case. You turned a
I have to have
$48,000
HDMI, and we
debt
can't do
into
that.
$525 debt. Now I can get on with my life.
First Class Tax Relief is an
Shit.
A-rated company with a Better Business Bureau. We will not quit
Living
until your
your
case
life
is
is
resolved.
a bitch,
We will
but
not waste
I
your
appreciate
time
it.
or your money. If we can't help you, we won't take you on as a client.
Call now, 1-800-681-0570 for a free consultation. That's 1-800-681-0570.
Here's more
First
fishes.
Class Tax Relief. We
Some
do it
what?
right the first time.
Here's more fishes tomorrow.
That size in my pond doesn't work.
Fishy.
Dangerous thing you could do is
Good
just
night.
hang out here in the water.
Oh, one of them going nuts.
Sunday, February 9th at 9, followed by an all-new Finding Bigfoot.
Animal Planet.
Oh, that one's
Surprisingly
been
even.
going nuts. Oh, that was nuts.
When a law enforcement officer asks your name, you need to tell them first time, like that. Why in the world would you have lied to
Nuts.
us? We are going to dig until we get to the bottom.
That
Anything
nuts.
in your truck you shouldn't
She
have?
nuts.
What?
Okay, do you mind me checking in your truck? Okay. It's a big beer and water. Okay, what was this one? Water and soda. Okay, yeah.
We got lunch for you, Scott. You want something? You want something?
No, I'm all set. I appreciate the offer.
Where you headed? We're headed out.
You got a room up here?
Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead and show it to us. Well, I'll be done. He didn't tell me about the moose. I had to dig for it. Why would you hide something like that?
16 miles from the Canadian border, Corporal Rick Plowman is working the moose hunt in the remote town of Jackman.
Tagging station is a great asset. It helps us to collect data that we need, people's habits and where the bulk of the animals seem to be coming from. People like to sit there at the tables and watch the lucky hunter bring in his moose and weigh it. It's a neat little thing that brings that community together. Nice moose. Okay, who's the hunter? He's got orange fingernails. Congratulations, it's an egg on a moose.
Thank you very much.
Was it all by itself?
Nope. Five cows, other two cows.
Nice. How many times have you sheep?
Well, I shot 8. So,
How many times you hit?
I don't know.
My game warden radar went up a little bit when I was asking her about the moose.
Hey, shot.
7 or 8 times.
That
There's
was
several other moose
8-1.
admittedly in the area.
Possible 2.
The number of shots fired and the presence of several moose makes Chloe concerned that the hunter may have shot more than her one permitted animal.
The way that this hunt went down spells a recipe for disaster.
The boastful hunter is now the center of attention in a warden investigation. Back on the logging road, Simmons and McKinney have uncovered a moose.
No mention of the moose under the tower. It didn't even come up until Sergeant Simmons said, you know, what's under here? And he says, oh yeah, there's a moose under there. That's odd.
Why would you hide something like that? Anything to look at your permit?
The moose is totally covered up with a tarp, and all wildlife has to be transported open to view. The reason for it is it prevents people from sliding home, whatever the critter may be. In this case, it's the moose.
Obviously, anyone that hunts knows that you have to have an open view.
Yeah, let's get more. What's the rule on transporting moose?
It's supposed to be with the person.
Yeah, it's got to be open to view.
Open to view.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't want the dust, so.
Yeah.
We understand that it is dusty up here.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, what was your intention with it?
That was it, just to keep the dust off it.
How long have you been hunting?
Long time.
Long time.
Yep.
So you know that when you're transporting an animal, there has to be some part of the animal that's open to view.
I didn't give it a thought. Brain cramp.
Okay.
I ain't convinced that thing wasn't going home. A small bull like that.
Yes.
And if you get that moose home, into the garage it goes, pull the door down, come back tonight, come back tomorrow, the latter part of the week, kill another one. Have we seen this before? Numerous times.
Without an admission, the wardens can't prove that the men intended to poach a second moose on their single moose permit. Instead, they issue a summons for the violation of covering the moose from plain view.
You're getting a ticket for that, okay?
Ticket's a ticket.
Okay. You're all set?
They've convinced me that they almost got away with something. That we prevented a moose from being snuck home. Put in the freezer with none of us ever knowing it.
Back near the Canadian border, Lowry is searching for the kill site of the hunter's
I remember
natural
a fucking
rearing
guinea
day.
pig.
He wants to make sure that the eager hunter didn't kill more than her one moose.
Finding gut piles for a game warden is kind of fun, actually. That makes me weird, right? Alright, this is the spot.
Hey, how's it going today, guys?
How you fella?
Hey, I gotta run something by you.
Yep.
Had a little standoff yesterday morning with a guy. Walked 4 miles of road.
I didn't see his name on it.
They wouldn't let me in.
With 7
Then they wouldn't let Roxy. I said, look, man, I just want to drive by you so I can walk down in the woods. I says, and the girl started getting all snotty at me. Short with blonde hair. They shot one up there this morning.
The happy blonde hunter, the real animated lady with the orange fingernails, is probably our hunter. She's quite recognizable. Sometimes that doesn't come in your favor.
By blocking off the road, the woman may have been hiding something she didn't want other hunters to see.
It's adultery.
We're looking for any sign of a hit or injured moose, blood, hair.
Thanks, Joe.
There were obviously a bunch of other moose here by the hunter's own admission, and there were several rounds fired. In this cover like this, it's going to be pretty easy for a moose to disappear in pretty close. If there's another moose down here, they'll find it. Whoa.
Red blood.
We had such a great experience with Empire, we would
Buong lang
recommend it to
kutsilyo.
anyone.
Real customers share their stories about Empire
My
today.
glasses on.
Customer service and the personal touch was really where it's at.
And during Empire's buy one get two free sale, buy one room
Where
and
you
get
going
two
today?
rooms of carpet or
Yo,
flooring
buddy.
free when you pay for padding and installation.
We had people come in
See
our
you
home and
online.
say, wow, this is really beautiful. Where'd you have it done?
Where's that picture at?
Empire.
What?
Where's that picture at?
Chloe cushion.
Did you put everything you own in boxes and then into a truck? And then take everything out of the truck and out of the boxes? You know the answers to questions like that, so you're the best person to do your taxes. Intuit TurboTax. It's amazing what you're capable of.
The new Domino's.com is faster than ever. Now you can save your favorite order, all your info, and then re-order in as little as 30 seconds. Way faster than calling the store.
Well, you're in a tunnel? Am I in a tunnel?
I think I have done
Order two
notice.
medium two-topping pizzas for just $5.99 each at Domino's.com.
In the nation, we know how you feel about your car. So when coverage really counts, count on Nationwide Insurance. Because what's precious to you is precious to us. Just another way we put members first. Because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation. Nationwide is on your side.
Captain's log, day of departure. After a short time at sea, our crew seems to be settling in.
There's a fraud.
Earlier, a small mutiny broke out, but I put it to rest. The sailing got a little rough, but nothing we couldn't handle. And after a small distraction on the upper deck, the Admiral spirited me away for some quality time. All in all, another fine day at sea.
Disney Cruise Line. When it comes to pleasing everyone, the difference is Disney.
What about holding more than
Puppy
to
Bowl 10.
get it off?
Cutest athletes to ever catch the field. And from this a kidding halftime performance by Keyboard Cat. Puppy Bowl 10. Sunday at 3.
We'll watch
Only on
football.
Animal Planet. Brought to
Okay,
you
one
by
more.
Thistle. Home to
We'll
a
go to
deeper
the TV.
clean.
My family makes a lot of great floor care products, like our new Thistle Power Glide Liftoff vacuum. It's
Oh.
too bad. It's really powerful, but so light it glides over carpets with no loss of suction. The best part is you just push a button and you can take that power anywhere. To the shelves, to the stairs.
What?
It makes all around cleaning so
What?
What are you doing?
The Power Glide Liftoff
What?
vacuum. You're gonna love it. The new Power Glide Liftoff from Thistle. Home to a deeper clean.
On the next Wild West Alaska.
This tiny old lady. Her husband's getting stomped by a moose and she takes a shovel and she just beats the hell out of the moose. Unreal. We're gonna arm the elderly. Shotguns for seniors, dude.
Jim won't like the hook on that one.
Ready? Ready?
What jacket did you have on?
Guns for grannies.
Wild West Alaska. New episode tonight at 9. Animal Planet. Surprisingly human. We are in Redwood Empire.
Hey, it's looking like a treehouse up there.
Treehouse Masters. New episode Friday at 10.
Animal Planet. Surprisingly human.
Don't kill me. It only makes me stronger. You need to hurry up now, because actually it won't much longer.
The girl started getting real snotty at me. Walked 4 miles of road.
There was obviously a bunch of other moose here, and there were several rounds fired. The way that this hunt went down spells a recipe for disaster. Whoa. There's
What?
blood here.
After searching the entire area, Larry returns
You didn't
to
like
the
it?
bloody fastest
Not really.
the hunter tagged that morning.
Do you want it?
No, this is a gut
Oh, is it bad?
No.
Something along the
It's a little
lines
bit spicy.
of shot the bull.
He finds no indication of a second killing, but still needs to know why the hunter blocked the road.
The roadway went on for 5 more miles and branched off in several locations. They were closing all that roadway to anybody else to hunt. We can't allow that to happen. Just play by the rules. Just be fair. We're going to go talk with them and get their side of the story. How you guys doing? Getting your moose cut up? I went up and checked out where your moose was. I wanted to give you guys a chance to tell me what's going on. Yep.
Had a guy from behind us.
Yeah.
He come up and asked for blood. We were on a dead end road.
You've got teaching them how to attitude and wanting to move, you know.
It is illegal to do that. You can't do that. There is a new law specifically addressing that problem. If people have fistfights out there in the woods, trying to block a roadway. What do you think we should do about this? You lost a fingernail.
I know, and
I was always under the understanding that if it's a dead-end road, you can have a shot
I
down the
haven't
road.
seen
He's
them.
correct. That is how people have always done it in the past. And it's caused nothing but problems. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from, though? You see the issue. You know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call it a verbal warning.
Well, it was
Don't
wrong.
ever do it again. My job is to keep the hunt clean, to make sure that this type of hunt and these type of animals are going to be available for years to come.
The lady made a shot to kill one moose. Throw the moose around.
We never knew the Muslim who got killed on the bypass last night.
I'm putting them for.
We're reaching every single one of them as fast as we can, and right now we're not doing that. So here's where we should start. Research shows that
If I could get there, I would.
early education is one of the best investments we can make in
I would be quiet, Wes.
We know that. And it's not only is it good for the child, it's a smart investment. Every dollar you put in
Wes,
early childhood education.
What?
don't make any comments because I'm making a YouTube video right now.
Because you have fewer dropouts, fewer teen pregnancies, fewer incarcerations. Thank you.
Don't.
The two police cars.
Folks will get better jobs.
Clean up their
Pay
place.
more taxes.
There's two
So
police cars.
it's a win-win for everybody.
And three
And
of
last
those.
year I asked Congress
About
help
three
states
of
make high-quality
SUVs.
kindergarten available to every 4-year-old in
Four
America.
white men with a squad on.
Now,
Spark,
the good news is 30 states have decided to
and
raise
those
pre-K
8
funding
or
on their
9
own.
black
School districts
SUVs.
like this one have plans
And
to open dedicated pre-K
police
centers
cars.
with space for hundreds of young kids.
Like
And we
35
did get a little
to
help from
40
Congress earlier this month.
vehicles in his
But while
thing.
we got a little help, we need more help. Because even with the efforts of your superintendent and folks who are working hard in this school district, there's still going to be some kids who could use the help but aren't getting it.
Got people across the street with tickets.
So Congress, I'd like to see them act more boldly than they are. But while Congress decides if it's willing to give every child that opportunity, I'm not waiting. So we're gonna bring business leaders from all across the country and philanthropists from all across the country who are willing to help work with school districts, mayors, governors to make sure more young people every single year are getting access to the high quality pre-K that they need. That's gonna be a project over the next 3 years. We also need to give students access to the world's information. Technology is not the sole answer for a child's education. Having a good teacher is what is most important, and having great parents is even more important than that. But in this modern 21st century economy, technology helps. It can be a powerful tool to leverage good teaching. So last year I pledged to connect 99% of our students to high-speed broadband over 5 years. And with the help of the Federal Communications Commission, the FCC, we're making a down payment on that goal by connecting more than 15,000 schools, 20 million students over the next 2 years, so that there is wireless in every classroom. And we're going to hit that goal of there's not going to be a child in a school in America that does not have the kind of wireless connection that allows them to stream in the information they need that can power their education. That's going to be a priority. We've got, and I want to acknowledge, by the way, we got companies like Apple, Microsoft, Sprint, Verizon. They're going to help students and teachers use the latest tools to accelerate learning. Now, we also need to encourage more schools to rethink not just what they teach, but how they teach it.
student here. Your experience is a little different from students in other high schools. Starting in 10th grade, you get to choose from one of 4 academies that allow you to focus on a specific subject area. Local businesses are doing their part by giving students opportunities to connect the lessons you learn in the classroom with jobs that are actually out there to be filled. So students in the Academy of Business and Finance, they're operating their own credit union here at the school and doing some work in a real one over the summer. If you choose digital design and communication,
there you go, B.
you get to spend time in a TV studio designed by a local business partner. If you choose the Aviation and Transportation Academy, you get to learn how to operate a 3D printer and work on your very own airplane. Now, that's pretty cool. I did not get my own plane until I was 47 years old.
Make joke out of it.
But, yeah, it's a nice plane, but I got to give it back. That's the only thing. It's a rental. But the idea is simple but powerful. Young people are going to do better when they're excited about learning. And they're going to be more excited if they see a connection between what they're doing in the classroom and how it is applied. If they see a connection between the math that I'm doing here, this connects to the business that's going on out there. The graphic design I'm doing here, I am learning now what that means in terms of marketing.
Yeah, 2 more years.
Working for a company that actually gets paid to do this, which means I might get paid to do it. And I'm seeing people who may open up for me entire new career options that I didn't even realize. So that makes words on a page exciting and real and tangible.
Keep playing.
And then schools like this one teach you everything you need to succeed in college.
She got it.
You're able to create pathways.
Flappy Bird.
Also are able, if they choose
Oh, my phone, baby.
Oh God, this is gonna be a trend. I can tell already.
I got the 5.
I got the 27.
You did not.
I'm just kidding. I got the 27 on my friend Chapel's phone.
Last year attendance across the district, which includes 12 academy high schools, was higher than ever.
You have to keep tapping the screen to keep him in the air. And you have to go through all those columns. Watch.
And it's great for business.
See, if you don't tap it, he falls.
Workers who already have the skills that they're looking for. Now, every community is different, with different needs, different approaches. But if Nashville
and you can't get it, you have to get in between, go down there and go through.
Parents together for the sake of our young people, then other places can.
It's a hard game.
So
I know what you're about to do, and I've already got it installed for you. I'll install it for you.
It's harder to do on the phone than it is on the tablet.
Yeah, I know. You have to keep it when it says tap. It means keep tapping. Don't
do it
tap
like
once. The first time Mom played it, she just tapped once and died.
That's why.
What are you doing, baby?
I'm installing it.
That's why we're also in the process of shaking up our system of higher education. So when you graduate from high school, ready to succeed in college, it's easier to afford college. And we're also working to help more students pay off their student loan debt once they graduate. A quality education shouldn't be something that those other kids get. It's something that all kids get. Absolutely. Now, the other day I heard the story of a recent graduate here named Sarah Santiago. Where's Sarah? There's Sarah right here. I hope I'm not embarrassing Sarah. I'm going to tell her story. Sarah's parents came to America from Guatemala, she'll admit it. In her own words, she was one of the bad kids. Now, she doesn't look that bad. I promise you, I was bad. You might not have been that bad, but probably you weren't taking your studies that seriously. And then she took a broadcasting class with a teacher named Barclay Randall. There's Mr. Randall right back there. Go ahead and wave, Mr. Randall. That's Mr. Randall.
Oh God, he's playing it too.
With the press right
Yeah,
now,
I ain't doing it.
students are covering this event. They're doing some reporting.
I didn't get that first one.
I beat Brittany the first time I played, or second time.
But when Sarah was in Mr. Randall's class, he helped her discover this passion for filmmaking. And pretty soon, Sarah's grades started to improve. So she won the school's Best Editing Award. Then she got an internship with Country Music Television, one of your business partners. And then she was accepted at the prestigious Savannah College of Art and Design. And she gives credit to Mr. Randall for this. She says, Mr. Randall gave me a second chance. He saw things I never saw in myself. He's the person who helped me change. Now, giving every student that chance, that's our goal. That's what America's all about. We work and study hard and chase our individual success, but we are also pulling for each other. And we've got each other's backs. And as a nation, we make an investment in every child as if they're our children, because we're saying to ourselves, if every child's successful, then the world my child grows up in will be more successful. The America that my child grows up in will be more successful.
Not if you're president, because you're going to ruin it before they get to be old enough to do anything.
So there's some lessons that we've got to absorb as a nation. Where we can, we got to start early. Get to kids when they're 3, 4 years old, because not every parent's got the same resources. And we've got to help them get that good start for that child. We've got to make sure that we are supporting our teachers, because they are the most critical ingredient in a school. And we've got to, we've got to show them how important they are. Which means, giving them the professional development they need, giving them the support that they need, and giving them the pay that they need. We've got to make sure that our high schools engage our children, and not every child's going to go on the same path at the same speed. But we can restructure how our high schools operate to make sure every child is engaged. And the more we can link them to real hands-on experience, the more likely
Flappy
they are
Bird.
to be engaged. And we got to make college affordable for every young person in America. But we can do all that. We'll still be missing something if we don't capture the spirit that Mr. Randall showed with Sarah. That investment in our children, nothing is more important. And it doesn't cost any money. The initial spirit. The spirit then can express itself by us putting more resources into schools that need it. But that spirit that every child matters, that's something that we can all embrace. We help each other along in good times and bad. And if America pulls together now around our young people, if we do our part to make sure every single child can go as far as their passions and hard work will take them, then we will keep the American dream alive, not just for your generation, but for generations to come. That's my goal. I hope it is yours too. Thank you, Nashville, for a great job. Thank you, Robert. I'll switch this together.
students there. He also reiterated the need for better educated students in America all the way from early education through college. Now that the president's visit here is complete, he will be heading back to Washington, D.C. tonight. You can see he's saying goodbye to dignitaries, students, and other people who are gathered there.
Jim Cooper there. You can see Al Gore right there in the
Paul Dean.
Carl Dean.
Yeah, lots of dignitaries there, and a pretty stern speech, really. He spoke a little bit about the student, who was killed earlier this week, and he said that he really admired the tenacity and drive of the students there at McGavitt.
Yeah, he was really focusing on education and jobs, talking about Tennessee being one of the fastest improving states, of course, in the entire nation. Talked about the need for the educators and states and schools to focus on kindergartners and making sure that they get the steps and help that they need so that they can be, viable and, go on to have good jobs and just continue on from there. So it was kind of interesting hearing him talk about all the different things he wanted to do and wanted to see, our educators and our state leaders do to improve education across the board.
And even bragging about Tennessee's pre-K programs, which is even before kindergarten, where he was saying that he hopes to serve all 4-year-olds to get an education too. So it certainly helps the graduation rate.
Yeah, he also did touch on philanthropists. He thought maybe trying to bring more people into the fold who have the resources to help on any level that they can would also be an important component of improving education overall here in the state of Tennessee. And of course, he talked about technology, wanting to make sure that broadband's a priority, and to make sure that every single classroom in the state has internet access for the students so that they can learn on the highest level.
Yeah, while he's wrapping up there and saying goodbye to everyone, we're going to check in with Carly. Here's live outside the High School. Hey, Carly.
Hey, Jennifer. We know the president came here to talk about education reform. He did that, but there was one topic we all knew he couldn't ignore, and that was the recent tragedy here at McGavitt High School. A 17-year-old boy, a student here, who shot and killed a 15-year-old boy. We've just learned on background from a White House official that President Obama did in fact meet with the family of that young man. Beyond that, the White House official would not elaborate on what was said. Again, White House officials this morning confirmed that President Obama would address that fatal shooting in his speech today. Sure enough, he did that almost immediately. Let's listen in to what he had to say.
I wanted to come here today because I've heard great things about this high school and all of you. But I also recognize the past couple of days have been hard and have tested people's spirits. Some of you lost a good friend. So I want you to know that Michelle and I have been praying for all of you in the community, and I know that all of us are sending prayers to those families that have been so directly impacted. It's been heartbreaking.
Now, the White House called officials here at McGavitt High School yesterday to see if they wanted to cancel the speech in light of the tragedy. Officials here said absolutely not. This visit is just too important to the school. We here at Channel 4 News spoke to the family members of that 15-year-old boy, Kevin Barbie. They told us that their son would have wanted this to continue on. They said they would have wanted the president to see his school. Reporting live outside of McGavitt High School, I'm Carly Gordon, Channel 4 News.
Carly, thanks so much. Of course, the president's going to be heading back to Air Force One, one of two aircraft, of course, designated as Air Force One 747s, the president's limo. Some people wonder how the president's limo gets here, and typically it's a C-5 transport plane that comes in ahead of Air Force One, carrying the limos, spare limos, even an ambulance at times.
It's pretty amazing what all they do and all the organization that goes into this. So anyway, he'll be going back to Washington, D.C. tonight on the heels of a very busy day. There's much more that we have. You can see on our website. We have the full speech. Also, view the slideshow today. See some other stories at McGavitt High School. You can see all that at WSMD.com. And now we go to a tragedy that has killed 9 members of the same family. Investigators say flames ripped through this home in Muhlenberg County, Kentucky this morning. A mother and 8 children were killed. Now, the father did make it out along with an 11-year-old daughter, but both are now fighting for their lives tonight. They were flown to Vanderbilt, and that is where Channel 4's Forrest Sanders is live with more. Forrest.
Well, the father, Chad Watson, and his 11-year-old daughter, Kylie, are both being treated here at Vanderbilt right now. They have suffered burns and also smoke inhalation, and they're said to be in critical but stable condition right now. Meanwhile, back in Kentucky, there's a whole community that's banded together in support of one family.
That fire, when it was burning and we was watching, I told my husband, I said, don't you come look out this window. There was one bright star in the sky shining over that house. Saying that they're at peace, there's no, they're not hurting. That's what I was taking as that they were okay.
Laura Bennett says it was just last night Samuel Watson was at her home playing with her daughter.
And this is Samuel, right here, and that's Brooklyn, my daughter, last summer.
Only hours later, Bennett is grieving Samuel's passing after a fire took the lives of most of his family.
Samuel was still in the house.
Kentucky State Police say the Watson family was at their Moats Lane home in Greenville this morning when a fire engulfed their house. Father Chad Watson and 11-year-old daughter Kylie escaped the home, but mother Lorraine Watson and 8 other children died inside. The fire believed to have been caused by an electric baseboard heater. Neighbors of this quiet country road call this the worst tragedy their community has ever seen.
This is the largest devastation we've had here, and it's something that's not easy to get
Well,
over.
them chins.
She says grateful her daughter knew as good a friend as Samuel Watson. As a father and daughter recover at Vanderbilt, a community says it's time to band together in support of a family.
For the father and the child that did get out, our prayers have to go with them, but we just have to get through it. Try to get through it some way.
Now again, Kentucky State Police are saying that there is no foul play suspected. Instead, they say that the fire was caused by an electric heater that was in the house. At Vanderbilt, I'm Boris Sanders, Channel 4 News.
Boris, thanks. We are following some breaking news in Sumner County. One person is dead after a collision with a school bus. It happened this afternoon on Highway 31 at Gifford Lane. Police say a pickup truck rear-ended the back of the bus as it stopped to let off the student. A person in that truck died. A woman and baby standing at the curb were knocked to the ground, and 3 other children had minor injuries. Murfreesboro police are asking for help this evening after 2 people were found shot to death in a store parking lot. Officers found the victims outside the Walmart on Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro about 10:30 last night. Friends identified the pair as 19-year-old Andre Chesterfield, seen here in the driver's seat, and his cousin, 19-year-old Trey Lillard. Police believe the cousins met the suspects at the scene.
1:30.
Shot them, and why still remains a mystery.
13, 14.
Shots fired in
Today's the 30th, right?
For bystanders and innocent people.
Take a good look at this picture. Now, this is the vehicle police believe the suspects were driving last night. A blue 4-door sedan, possibly a Chevrolet, with the back windows on both sides shot out. If you have any information, call police.
Well, in about an hour, the Channel 4 I-Team investigation revealing why parking is so hard to find in downtown Nashville. In fact, what we found has already prompted a call to change the law. The I-Team's Kimberly Kurth has a look at what you're going to see tonight at 6.
Well, this is a story we decided to investigate simply because of the complaints we were getting into our newsroom. People who live and work downtown said they're frustrated because they found nearly entire blocks of 2-hour meters occupied by drivers who park there all day without paying. And many are parked there just about every workday. So we got our hidden cameras out and we watched it too. And when we showed our video to a Tennessee lawmaker, here's how he responded.
You've captured here on video. There's clear abuse of the system.
Our Channel 4 I-Team investigation is just about an hour away at 6.
We'll see us. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Let's talk about our weather right now. A nice sunny day. Not too bad for the presidential visit.
No, nothing compared to what he saw earlier today. So let's check in with Lisa. What do you think? It's warming up, huh?
Oh, yes, so much better than what it has been. But interestingly enough, you look back on this day, last year we set a record high at 73, and something else that was going on this day, do you remember it? We had an historic day for tornadoes. That's right. That was the story on this day. Last year, 24 tornadoes between the 29th and 30th. 1 death, 3 injuries. It was the largest January tornado event ever, and the second biggest tornado event any month of the year. So that was one for the record books.
Names will not be released until tomorrow.
Again, about temperatures. And boy, have we been on a yo-yo ride with these temperatures. Remember back on Tuesday, 19 for the high, 29 yesterday. Finally today, sneaking up about freezing. We get into the low 40s. I'm think
Did
we're
you
going
hear
to
me,
get
Mom?
higher than that 41 before the day is totally done when our records all come in. 49 degrees as we find there. 58 will be our afternoon high on Saturday. So it is a yo-yo ride. This time, thanks to high pressure that has made its way to the east of us, giving us that south wind, and that southerly wind flow throughout the day has really helped warm things up. Right now, we're at 40 degrees, 40 in Murfreesboro, 39 degrees in the Clarksville area, and we can see a bit of a wind chill despite the fact that it's a south wind. It's blowing, so it's going to certainly make it feel a little cooler. 34 is what it feels like right now in Nashville. There's our sky as the sun is getting lower and about to set. We've got a few clouds around making for a beautiful sunset, but mostly cloudy. 40 is the latest from the airport. A south wind at 8 miles per hour. And here's that official high today. Yeah, we made it to 43 degrees for our day. 48 is the average. 6 degrees was our low from this morning. And there is that record set on this day from last year. Wow, quite a different day than what we have today. A look at our 4-1 lines off the radar. All is dry. We don't have anything showing up. And we think it's going to be perhaps Friday, but really a better chance on Saturday before we see any rain slipping into our radar view. But we do have the clouds that have made their way into the mid-state today. Here are some showers, a little bit of snow off to the north. Not a huge impact on our weather events going on this weekend just yet. As you can see here, for the most part, we'll say got a partly sunny day on Friday, and then later on Saturday is when those showers start to move in from the northwest. So we are looking for some wet weather continuing through the early part of Sunday. But this evening, partly to mostly cloudy sky, not as cold. We'll be in the mid-30s around 7 o'clock tonight. That south wind starting to die down for tomorrow. But look at this. Instead of the single digits and teens across the area, we'll be at 25 degrees tomorrow morning. A partly sunny day with 44 degrees at lunchtime. 49 degrees will be our afternoon high. Here's a look at our full-warm forecast. And we just continue a bit with this yo-yo from 49 tomorrow up to 58 degrees coming up on Saturday. There's that chance of rain coming in late. And a lot of stuff going on the Super Bowl, as well as we've got, of course, the Groundhog Day coming up on Sunday as well. And it's going to be a wet one, another transition day, as we actually can see a little bit of snow mixing in early, perhaps even some sleet on Monday morning with a partly cloudy sky otherwise, and slightly cooler at 47 degrees. 51 on Tuesday with some more showers coming in. And again, by next Thursday, we could see a little bit of snow trying to sneak back into Middle Tennessee. It's so good to be above freezing today.
Indeed, Lisa, thanks.
All right, well, we're going to take a live look and close out our show at the Air Force One. The president will be leaving here shortly, headed back to Washington, D.C.
Impressive aircraft. The mystique, in fact, of this aircraft is such that to be offered a ride is considered a very diplomatic honor. It's an impressive plane. We'll have more on the president's speech and, of course, a wrap-up of the other day's events coming up tonight on Channel 46. Stay tuned right now. NBC News.
Like and win the student loan sweepstakes from the Tennessee Lottery and Channel 4.
Get over 20 MPG on the new 2014 Ford F-150 at TracyLanesandFord.com.
That's right. America's best-selling vehicle. We buy cars, and I'll write you a check on the spot.
Take a short click to TracyLanesandFord.com and get your best deal in minutes today.
When you shop at Kroger, you know you're going to find great food, including fresh local dairy products and organic produce. With all the low prices, you'll save money too. But you'll also earn points to save on fuel, and you'll save time with faster checkout. Great food and lots more. Something for everyone at Kroger. Treat your family to a USDA Choice boneless half ribeye for just $5.99 a pound. Limit 2. Great food, low prices at Kroger.
Channel 4 has your tickets to see Keith Urban. Watch Channel 4 News today, tomorrow morning, and call when you see the cue. If you're the fourth caller, you win. Win your tickets to see Keith Urban tomorrow morning on Channel 4 News today.
Wind in your face, flying 70 miles per hour,
60 feet in the air.
90 miles an hour, and an inch off the ice.
You have to be able to put fear aside. You can either crack under the pressure, or you could use all that energy to do something great.
Get your new 2014 Ford Fusion 47E MPG today at TracyLanesandFord.com 24/7.
Get your best deal online in minutes, and we buy cars. Any makes, any models, and I'll write you a check on the spot.
Take the shortcut today to TracyLanesandFord.com.
I'm Kendra Northington. A truck hit me on Memorial Boulevard and my right arm was broken in 4 places. Bart Durham was my lawyer. Now I'm back and on my way.
Call Bart Durham Injury Law at 242-9000.
in-home design.
Tractor-trailer trucks often cause devastating injuries. We're talking large medical bills, property damages, and pain and suffering. That's why you need a lawyer experienced in
There's no one in the
tractor-trailer.
pants.
Call Bart Durham Injury
I
Law
had
at
you there.
242-9000.
Tonight at 6, there's something going on with parking in downtown Nashville. The same cars tying up the same meters day after day.
You captured here on video clear abuse of the system.
The Channel 4i team investigates tonight at 6.
On our broadcast tonight, what really happened? New information about a cascading series of events that triggered a disaster in the city of Atlanta. Tonight, the governor there is saying he's sorry and admitting mistakes were made. Family tragedy, an entire town grieving an unimaginable loss. Their pastor's family, 8 children and their mother, all lost as fire consumes their home on a bitter cold night. Guilty of murder, a stunning turn of events for Amanda Knox. 2 years after being set free, an Italian jury now says she did it. And super security by land, sea, and air, the Herculean effort underway to make sure a big potential target remains just a game.